Hello, Internet. I have Won Nanowrimo. We're going to talk about that because it's like one of the only positives I've had going on lately. And if the video gets too long, I'll put something on screen so we're not looking at my avatar the whole time. I think I have like a Soten randomizer or something I can play here. Also, this is unscripted, so you're going to get a little bit of rambling. Anyway, I just finished NaNoWriMo. If you're not familiar, that's National Novel Writing Month, which is November every year. And it's a time when writers feel very guilty that we don't write as much as we probably should, so we set out to do just that. And the goal is to write 50,000 words in November. It doesn't matter if it's on an existing project. The goal is not actually to finish a novel. The set goal is 50,000 words. And this comes out to be like 1,600 words a day or something like that, and I definitely fell away in the middle of the month due to my extremely severe depression. But I came back, and it's literally the last day of November. It is November 30th, currently almost 7 p.m., and I just now finished at 50,046 words. Now, the novel ultimately is not finished. We're kind of at the crescendo where the two groups of protagonists are going to join up here in a second in like 3 scenes, and they're going to try to escape together, and that'll be the end of the book. So I probably have like 6 chapters left would be my guess. So it's probably going to come in at like 55 or 58,000 words, somewhere in there. And if you're not familiar, the average novel length, I believe for a novel, is 60 to 120,000 words. It just depends. It's a huge category. I knew coming into this that this would probably be a novella, but I think when I go back to edit, I'm actually going to add some things. It probably will be roughly novel length, right around 60,000 words would be my guess. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty proud of this, that I've finally done this. I think about it every year whenever NaNoWriMo comes around. I think, we're going to do it this year. This year we're going to set aside time to do it. And I never do, and then I feel bad. In fact, I haven't written a novel it's probably been like 6 years since I wrote a novel. I've written maybe 6, I think, in my life. I think I wrote my first novel. I think I was like 22. I was going through some really hard times in my life, and I literally just wrote it entirely by hand because I don't know why exactly. I just filled composition notebook after composition notebook and whatever. And then, later I wrote on the computer more, and I have a typewriter I never use because I'm an idiot who buys a typewriter apparently. And then I switched to legal pads because I just love legal pads. I love writing. I have very tiny handwriting. There's just something about writing by hand that is like infinitely more satisfying than typing on a screen. But really, regardless, this is a huge accomplishment for me. Like all of you probably know, life is not a meritocracy. You can work really hard at things. Most of us do work hard at something every day of our lives, whether it be our job or whatever. And most of the time you get absolutely no reward when you do something positive. It doesn't matter if you work really hard at work, your paycheck, at the end of the week is the same. You're not rewarded for doing more work. And the same is true for pretty much every aspect of life. I've been making YouTube videos for like 4 years and have spent thousands and thousands of hours making content for people. And it's not all good or anything. It's not like every video is a winner. In fact, most of them are really terrible, but it doesn't change that I've put a lot of time in and never been rewarded really in any way at all. And based on the numbers of the YouTube channel in the last year, things have been really terrible, going downhill pretty steadily. So there's just, life doesn't reward you when you do something. And so I've written most of a novel here, 194 pages, something like that so far. And I don't know if it's ever going to pay off in any way. I don't know if I'm going to publish it. I don't know if I'll ever share it with people. I might sit on a hard drive for the rest of my life. I don't know. But for me to be able to look and say, this year I won NaNoWriMo. I accomplished the goal that I set out for myself. I am proud of that. And it feels good to have done something that has like a tangible victory attached to it. I use YouTube as an example again. It's like, you might work really hard on a video, you might put tons of time into it, and at the end you do have that finished video where you're like, yes, I made this thing and I can be proud of it. But then usually you post it and it does like really terrible numbers, and so the victory doesn't feel as victorious. So I just feel good to have a thing this month where I set a goal and I made that goal. I don't know. I just been super depressed lately, super struggling. Things have been really hard. I hate the idea of doing YouTube right now. Basically, I took the month off and just I did what I set out to do, and I'm pretty happy about it. I have absolutely no idea when I will finish this novel. Probably in the next few weeks. Like I said, we're nearly done. Only a handful of scenes left. God, I would like to be published. I would like to publish something for once. It's a zombie story, so I could share it with, you all and try to coerce some of you nerds into buying a book from me. I don't know, it just seems like such a huge daunting task to edit something, and because it's just the first draft, right? Probably there would be 2 more drafts before I would even consider publishing something. I don't even think it's particularly good. I like it, but I don't think it's a great novel. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because I'm proud that I was able to do this. I don't know. It's something I should be proud of. I shared it on Discord. In the writing Discord, I posted in our NaNoWriMo channel just to be like, I finally fucking did it. And so yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Of course, just thought I'd share, something positive with you for once instead of just always talking about my misery and terrible internal void that devours my soul and etc. So yeah, also I hope you enjoyed like 4 minutes of Soten content or whatever. Okay, anyway. All right, thanks for being here, blah, blah, etc. I'll be back soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.